Favorite tech and gear under $100 or $200. I haven't done one of these for a little while. I think the last one I did was last year. So yeah, new video covering some of my favorite gear and tech that I found recently that fits under those price ranges. First up, we have the ESR MagSafe 3-in-1 wireless charger. ESR are also sponsoring this video. I've used their products personally before and I think they're great. There's a few key features with this wireless charger that make it better than many others out there. One of the big ones is that it's Apple certified. That means you get the full 15 watts of wireless charging with an iPhone rather than the standard 7.5 watts like you would with other chargers. In the box you get the charger, of course, a USB-C cable and an included 33 watt power brick, which is nice to see as many others don't come with a charging brick. It can of course charge 3 devices at once, your iPhone, AirPods and Apple Watch. The other key feature here is Cryo Boost, which I haven't seen before. So the big issue with wireless charging is heat. Naturally, a charging pad can get hot. Because of that, it actually limits or can limit the charging power, the charging speed when you have your iPhone on a MagSafe charger. This charger fixes that issue by having a fan built right behind the MagSafe charging pad so that it keeps the iPhone constantly cool. You can tell when the fan is on as it lights up blue, but when you aren't charging the phone, it does automatically turn off. With the Cryo Boost feature on, you should be able to get the fastest MagSafe charging speeds possible at 15 watts. The fan is also super quiet. You can't even tell it's whirring away. The only way I could tell is by having it right up against my ear. You can also turn off the Cryo Boost feature if you like. There's a button in front of the AirPods charger to turn it on or off. The Apple Watch charger is also Apple certified, giving you the full 5 watts of charging speed. ESR also have a MagSafe car charger, which again is MagSafe certified, giving you the full charging speed, and it has the Cryo Boost feature, which I think is even more valuable here as car interiors naturally get hot. I've had previous chargers make my device so hot that it dims the screen and limits the charging performance. Going forward, I shouldn't have the same issue. So make sure to check out these 2 awesome products from ESR. I'll leave a link to them down in the description below, or you can head to somewhere like Amazon and just search ESR MagSafe to find them there as well. Next up is the Bellroy camera sling. So I've been using this as my main camera sling for the past few trips that I've done to LA, Vegas, Toronto and Italy. It has 10 liters of capacity. It has dividers inside to separate camera and lenses and anything else that you want to separate. It also has a ton of different pockets for various different things like batteries, SD cards and whatever else you like. I usually have my camera with 2 lenses in here. I also chuck in a few batteries, SD cards and lens filters. Not only that, but I chuck in anything else that I might need for the day. Even though it's targeted to be a camera sling, you can of course use it as a regular sling. So I'll pack in a pair of sunglasses, maybe some gum, AirPods and anything else I can fit. I've even put full-size water bottles in here. An important reason why I chose this is that it has good padding all around for my camera gear. Considering that I'll be slinging it around all day. Sling, get it? Oh, okay, that was awful. It's important that my camera gear that's in there and anything else that I have in there is protected, you know, because I'll be chucking it in the car, I'll be putting it on the floor, wherever else. I just want to make sure that my stuff is protected. Swivel it around, plug it in. Next up we have this thing, which is the Rode PodMic USB. So I'll be recording this portion of the video with this mic just so you can see what it sounds like. This is the new and updated version of the older Rode PodMic. The first thing I thought when unboxing this thing is what an absolute tank it is, in a good way. This is one hefty mic. It's made from all metal and comes in this super clean matte black finish. With the way this thing is built, you can tell it's meant to last. It also comes with a removable pop filter. So yeah, that's the pop filter removed, which is really nice to see. Nice to see it being included. I actually think it looks better without the pop filter, but obviously having the pop filter is useful. The key feature for me here though is that it's USB-C, so they do provide a very long USB-C cable, which is very nice. It is plugged in directly to the mic, and then the mic is plugged into the laptop, my MacBook Pro, and I've just got the audio recording through QuickTime. That's what makes it so useful and easy, because a lot of these XLR mics, it can be a lot of faff for some people because they don't want to have to buy any other sort of external equipment. They don't want to have to mess around with things like that. They just want to be able to plug it in and get going. Let me know how it sounds. I did give it a brief test before obviously recording this video, and I thought it sounded incredible. So yeah, let me know in the comments what it sounds like. I think this is an awesome mic. I really like the podcasty sound that it gives. You know, if you want a podcast mic and you're someone who's going to record a lot of audio, this is an awesome mic. And yeah, the key feature for me is USB. It's nice knowing though that if I did want to, I can connect it via XLR to anything else. If I did maybe upgrade down the line, maybe I got some more equipment, more fancy stuff, I can connect it via XLR. But yeah, the USB-C for me is just what makes it easy. Next up is the Char Geek Retro 67 watt charger. It's a unique little charger that's inspired by the classic Macintosh design. It has a screen on it showing real-time power output when you're using it. And when it's not in use, it just looks like the Matrix, which is pretty cool. It has 3 USB-C ports that output up to 67 watts of power, which is quite a lot actually for such a small little charger. I love it. I think it looks pretty cute. Next up is the Native Union Duo cable. So there are lots of dual cable chargers out there, but this is definitely one of the best. You have USB-C on one end to connect to a charger, and then you have a T-shaped connector on the other end, which has USB-C and Lightning. It can deliver up to 60 watts of power. Until Apple update all of their devices to USB-C, this is, I feel like, one of the best solutions. You can't charge 2 devices at the same time though. I assume this is just due to safety reasons. It looks really nice in this braided design. Native Union definitely makes some of the best looking cables. The Ikea SCADIS board. So you might have seen this. I've seen it everywhere on sort of YouTube and Instagram. It is actually really, really cool. It's the perfect organization tool. It can be used to organize all sorts of things really. Mine is currently used to organize random stuff that I have around the office. It doesn't really have one single use. I like to keep changing what it does because it's so flexible. But I've seen some great examples from some other creators. Fellow YouTubers Becky and Chris have set theirs up to be a charging station, this all sort of matte black charging station, which looks incredible. Siobhan, another YouTuber who's a friend of mine, he has set up his to organize his tech and gear, and again, it looks awesome. You can really customize them to do whatever you like, and all of the accessories are very affordable. Hand warmers. So I probably should have shared this before the winter, but I only got them in like April. And the reason why I got them was because I was going to Iceland and I want to be able to have hand warmers when I'm out and about with camera gear. I want to be able to quickly warm up my hands. These are absolutely incredible and have blown me away, and also made me think, why in the hell did I not get them sooner? There's 5,000 milliamp hour batteries in each, and they stick together via magnets. There's 4 different heat settings. The lowest heat setting I found is more than warm enough. The hottest feels like it's actually going to burn your hands. When they are on the lowest heat setting, it can last around 8 hours, which I think is really, really good. And the great thing is they also double up as battery banks, so you can actually use them to charge other devices like maybe your phone or earbuds. Next up is the Logi Litra Beam. So this one is highly requested whenever I share a picture of my desk setup. It's currently my desk lamp of choice, but it's actually meant to be a streaming light for lighting your face, lighting yourself. However, that doesn't mean you can't use it for other things. I use mine to also light product shots for video calls and add general sort of ambiance to my setup. You can change the brightness with the buttons on top, as well as change the color temp from warm to cool. It connects via USB-C. You can connect it to sort of any power source really that's powerful enough, of course, to power it. So you don't need to plug it into a wall or anything, making it super easy to power up. Next up, we have the Victronics Cyber Tool. So this is awesome. I actually got this as a gift, as a birthday present, and I'm only just getting around to covering it. So yeah, lots of Swiss Army knives out there, but this is meant to be for sort of tech heads like me, because of the useful sort of features that it has. It has all the usual knives, scissors, bottle openers and such. But what makes this unique is that it has screw bits, a bunch of them actually, covering most things. So you pull out the screwdriver sort of thing here, the screwdriver arm. You can of course take the bit out. And then when you take this one up, you have all of your screw bits. These come out to reveal screw heads on either end. I'm not actually sure what the technical term is. Screw bits, screw ends, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, there are 6 different, well, technically 7 different ones, including the one that's included on here. And yeah, this is awesome. I think this is so clever, and I feel like it's so useful for when you're just putting stuff together. Like, I'm always messing around with random things, and being able to have something like this where it has basically a full-on screwdriver built in, very, very useful. There's also this tiny little screwdriver that's in the corkscrew that I didn't even realize was there until a few weeks after I had owned the thing. So yeah, you unscrew it, and there is absolutely tiny, it's so small. Like, I might need my macro lens. I might need to pull out the macro lens to show you this. But yeah, it's a tiny little screwdriver, and it just sits in the corkscrew. What a clever idea. Only thing I would change is the color. I wish they did it in black. I know they do other tools in black. It would have been nice to see this in black as well. Next up, we have the Trusco storage box. So this one is a little random, but I love stuff like this. It's a Japanese style toolbox. In reality, it's just a metal container, but I absolutely love the style of it. They offer it in different colors as well. I got mine in silver. perfect for organizing small belongings, and also looks pretty sweet. I like having it underneath my monitor and it matches the aesthetic perfectly. The Anker power bank. So this is an absolute beast of a power bank. It has a 24,000 milliamp hour capacity. That's enough to charge an iPhone up to nearly 5 times, and a MacBook Air. It will also charge a 16-inch MacBook Pro up to 50%. It has a little screen on it to show output and input of power. It has 3 ports, 2 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A port. What's most impressive is the fact that it can do 140 watts of power, which isn't very common. It also includes a USB-C cable that is capable of delivering that full 140 watts of power. This is a great external battery bank for laptop owners, especially for anyone who owns a 16-inch MacBook Pro. Next up is this very unique but also smart USB-C hub. Like some other trending tech out there, this has a see-through design letting you see the insides, but not only is the design unique, it also has a screen giving you key info about the dock. And on top of that, it's actually a good dock with the amount it can do and all of the connectivity. It has 10 different ports. On one side, it has the 100 watt power delivery port, so you can charge your device through it. A HDMI port capable of 8K at 30 Hz, a display port capable of 4K at 120 Hz, a USB-A port and an Ethernet port. On the other side, there is a UHS 2 SD card reader, a micro SD card reader, 2 more USB-A ports, with one of them being able to do 10 gigabits per second, and a USB-C port that can also do 10 gigabits per second. This will not only work with laptops, but it also work with things like a Steam Deck and a Nintendo Switch. So that's it for this video. I will leave links to everything, of course, in the description below. Make sure to check out my other top tech under $100, which I did a year ago. There are some other tech in there that, of course, I haven't shared in this video. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe for more.